Welcome on into another edition of The Verdict. I am your host, Sean Brace from PhillyHipster.com and of course Fox 29. And my man over here, Adrian Fedkiw from PhillyHipster.com, did a great job on Fox 29 on Monday, the day after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Monday came in. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. 8-time Shander, dealing with Mike Jarrett's shenanigans. Alex Holly, of course. So, great game. Obviously, one of the greatest games of all time. We're going to get into that right now.
It has to be. You know, we're talking about a team coming back from 25 down. Overtime, first time in Super Bowl history. Yeah. Come on, you have to say it's one of the best Super Bowls of all time. And to be honest with you, 7 Super Bowls the Patriots have been in, and every one of those games have been great.
Epics.
Every one of them. The largest? No. I mean, like, everyone has come down to 3 points or whatever. This one obviously came down to 6, but just an amazing time when the Patriots get in the Super Bowl. Before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to my former co-host John Marks, who's started at WIP this week as a nighttime host.
Yeah.
And that's great to see, man, because that dude is Philadelphia sports stock. So I'm happy to see him, and it's a great spot for him at night where he can just let loose and get his mind back into. To who he is, because I know, speaking from experience in the show that we were on and stuff like that for those years, we had some outside voices that played a little bit of an influence on us, and then obviously he went to the morning show where the Anthony ran the show, so and I'm sure he had a big voice, so don't take it like that. But bottom line is now he's solo and he's on at night times, and I look forward to catching him in the car on the ride home.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, let's get into it. Super Bowl 51, amazing. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, did the Falcons choke? Did the Patriots win that? Whatever. I thought it was a great game. I thought, I don't read into it was a bad football game. There was terrible turnover. There was lack of run game. I don't read into that. To me, just the full 60 minutes, I loved it. At halftime, I had the Falcons in the under. Mm-hmm. So I'll even be honest with you with this. In that fourth quarter, when they were down 16, the Patriots were down 16, they needed 2-point conversions, 2 touchdowns. I looked over at my girl and said, I'd like to see them tied up. Even though I knew it would be a loss for me. Yeah. Now, after the game was over, I was pissed. But bottom line is I wanted to see a good football game, and I thought that's what we got.
Well, if you would have put $1.1 million on the line, I think you would have been a
different story. Yeah. Well, I wasn't betting heavy. That's for sure.
Here's what I saw from a schematic standpoint, from what I saw from the Patriots. They run a lot of crossing routes in the first half, a lot of bubble type of stuff. And if you know about Atlanta's defense, you know about Dan Quinn, and you remember Seattle's defense from a couple years ago, and how fast they are rallying to the football. So the adjustments that the Patriots made, they started picking on Jalen Collins a little bit, second year corner from LSU. They started attacking the boundaries, deep comebacks, deep out routes, post corner routes, and Malcolm Mitchell was the beneficiary of that. Tom Brady made him a star, 6 catches, 70 yards. James White had 14 receptions.
There was a guy with a prop bet that was, look, I tried to tell you, he's a Vegas handicapper, it was the easiest money. I believe the over-under for James White's total yards was 26 yards.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, I think he had that in the second catch. Keep going.
And he was a backup at Wisconsin.
I don't even know who the hell he is. I'm not going to lie to you.
He was a backup to Melvin Gordon.
I didn't even know who Hogan was until a couple weeks ago. All right?
So
it's just ridiculous. That system that they put in, 11 out of the 15 AFC Championship games, the Patriots have been involved. The last 6 straight, the Patriots have been involved. Tom Brady's 7th Super Bowl. I can't take it anymore. Yeah. They are too damn good. They're number 1 sports franchise in American sports. They are what you want to be. Yeah. I look at these kids up in Boston now, and that son of a bitch that's signed the 10 championships in 15 years. You know what, dude? Yeah, that's it. I can't take that anymore, man. And here we are with the same old. The Flyers stink, and we sneak in. The Phillies, who knows? Sixers, Joel Embiid keeps sitting out day after day. And the Eagles, do we really think we're going to be good next year? The division is going to be just as difficult. So I don't know. But bottom line is, I want some of that Boston in my life.
Yeah,
all right?
Yeah. We had one parade.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we had that one at least. All right, so I want to talk about the choke job. I'll throw a different take out there, because everybody's been talking about how they should have ran the ball. Well, how many times have we seen a team get too tight and run the ball a little bit too much? So in some ways, I like the aggressiveness of Atlanta, but at the same time, Devontae Freeman was running the ball really well in the first half.
But the Patriots did stop them. And
They
that second
got
half,
better.
they got better. But you can't abandon the run.
No.
Here's what I know. It's twofold. One thing is, how did Atlanta get to this point? By throwing the football.
Yes.
All right? Matt Ryan didn't play a bad game.
He had like a 140 passer rating.
Yeah, and there's not much you can do when New England gets after him and you're trying to make plays, you're trying to win the football game, and New England gets after you and they get a sack or they get the fumble, which was the ultimate difference maker. That's when everything started going the other way with the strip sack. But, I look at it like this. Sometimes, and you got to be realistic about it, that's a huge, huge moment. Super Bowl. There's no bigger moment. All right, maybe their eyes are a little bit bigger than what they've been used to. I'm talking about the Falcons here, because at that point in time, you got to simplify it. You got to slow it down. You got to say, guys, we got 11 minutes. We're not playing the Patriots anymore. We're playing the clock. And I'm not talking Monday morning quarterback shit here, guys. I'm not. This is the stuff that we were all saying during the fourth quarter. Like, whoa, slow it down after Leo Jones made that epic catch. What are you going to do? All right, now you're in field goal range. Now let's go get that field goal. Let's go get 3. I'm not even so sure if they did get a field goal there that they win the game automatically. Let's just be honest about that. I know that
it would have been like 10 points with 3 minutes left.
I think 11 points. Because they were up by 8, and still it would have been really difficult, but you never know. All right, that was one of the cool things. I will say this. So last night I watched Inside the NFL on Showtime, and they got everybody mic'd up, and I love it every single week. But I really loved it this week when I was able to hear what it sounds like from a champion's perspective when they're on the mat. And you're talking about the Patriots and their mentality where they never give up and they're always number one and all that. And here they were getting the hell knocked out of them, down 20-0. Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback of all time, with his head down on the sideline. You don't know, there was no panic though. No. That's the crazy thing about it. It was in the third quarter, 28-3. Brady he completed the pass for a first down. I think it was either third and 10 or fourth down. I forget. But it was in their field position. He completes the pass, comes over, and I think it was Edelman. He came over and he's like, "Hey, James, great catch." Almost like he was in a first quarter scoreless game, but you would never been able to tell. I love hearing that. New England thought they were coming back the whole time. They did. Amazing game. Absolutely amazing game.
Yeah, absolutely. And would you say it was the greatest game of all time?
Look, I think you could go to a number of Super Bowls. I think Seattle and New England was amazing. I think Tennessee and St. Louis was amazing when they got stopped at the 1-yard line. Come on, man. I'll go back to the Giants and the Buffalo Bills, 90-91 or whatever it was. Guys, that came down to a missed field goal, a chip shot missed field goal, wide right. We know Scott Norwood. All you got to do is look at how good the Buffalo Bills were in that AFC Championship game. And the Giants had no freaking chance to win that Super Bowl game. So you got to give that there. The Patriots were 18-1 against the Giants. Was that the best game ever? Look, you would look at it and say, 28-3, went to overtime. There's so many things in favor of that. But I'm sorry, there were so many other good Super Bowls out there that I can't really say that was the best one.
I originally said yes when I did my Fox vignette on Monday, but after thinking about it, I say no, and I say no because of this. When you think about the great games, you think about both teams playing at an elite level, going back and forth, switching the lead up. This is just, in the first half, that wasn't a good first half. New England played like shit. Yeah. They were awful. Yeah. So the last quarter and a half, that was the greatest quarter and a half I've ever seen.
But I mean, and that's what I said in the beginning. I look at it as it's a whole game, 60 minutes. Yeah. I was satisfied. I was a satisfied customer. I walked away thinking that it was well worth the price of admission. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Even though we got the game for free.
Yeah. From a storyline perspective, greatest of all time. You had Brady cementing his legacy, Belichick cementing his legacy.
He's not done.
Coach.
Neither of them are done.
They're not done. He literally just passed Montana in my book on Sunday, and as did a lot of people. He had the comeback, overtime, all of that. So storyline purposes, it's great for a writer like myself. But in terms of the game, I thought the game 2 years ago was better.
Yeah,
Seattle and New England. So,
agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. One last thing on the Super Bowl, real quick. Halftime show, commercials. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman. Anything stick out to you? Because I will tell you right now. I thought Gaga was okay at halftime. I'm not the biggest Gaga fan, but I think she stands for something. So I didn't mind it. I thought it was good. I liked the drones that they had taped. I thought that was really good. I saw that a couple years ago. I knew that was coming up. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, love them. Commercials. There's only one good commercial, with the T-Mobile commercial with Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg talking about marijuana references. I thought that was great. Other than that, I really didn't get a kick out of any commercials, to tell you the truth. So.
Commercials the last couple of years have been lagging
a
little bit. No puppy monkey baby.
It's because creativity, you can't keep it in the bag that long. You know, if you're one of these companies that comes up and you got these great ideas, I think there's something to this. Maybe I'm 100% wrong on this, but you know, in this day and age, gotta get out there. You know, so I don't know. Point is, there are some creative minds that are untapped at this point. So I wouldn't mind going out there and searching for some new blood. But bottom line, those commercials were lacking.
Yeah,
they were lacking.
Yeah, if one comes to mind is Justin Bieber, but I didn't even care about that either.
He was another one.
Yeah, that's the only one I can remember.
He ain't no Justin Timberlake, that's for sure.
No, hell no.
All right, let's move on here. Enough of the Super Bowl. Enough talking about the Eagles. What else are we talking about? All right, Sixers. Look, Okafor, we've been hearing about him and Nerlens Noel being on the trading block for how long now?
Yeah.
All right? And the recent rumors were this, and I think this goes back to what we talked about last week, where Joel Embiid is definitely hurt. He's got the left knee contusion. There's no faking that. No. I thought that they were a little bit like, whoa, let's hold up on playing Joel Embiid, because you know what? Trade deadline's what, the 23rd?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's showcase our guys a little bit. And there was some truth, I think, behind that. But now, with Embiid being out this long, there's definitely a lot more truth to him being dinged up on the left knee. So that's nervous. That makes me nervous a little bit. So for all the people out there that are digging up the old Embiid tweets and saying, oh, what about now? I told you. Slow up on that. All right, so here we are, Sixers struggling. Not so much a playoff team anymore, I don't think. That died.
It's still only like 5.5 games back.
The East, man. The East. It's so bad. And shout out to the Wiz, man. The Wiz have won like 18, 19 games in a row.
Remember when we went to that outing, it was like the two worst teams in the NBA.
Yeah, they've turned it around.
Oh, yeah.
So, with that being said, Sixers, looking to make a move. Nothing shocking. The recent trade partner was what? The New Orleans Pelicans?
So the first rumor that went around was Alexis Ajinça, their center, and a 2008 first-round protected pick to the Sixers for Ja. And then later on the night, we saw Drew Holiday's name starting to be sprinkled into the rumors. So a Drew Holiday reunion potentially in Philadelphia. I'll tell you what, I didn't really particularly like the first trade there. A first-round protected pick for Ja, who was third overall. I don't know if I like that.
That's a panic move. That's oh my god, we gotta get rid of it. There's no
that's
reason
exactly what that is.
And if you want to make that move, it can't be protected. I've had enough of these protections.
Yes. I'm with you there.
No more.
Yeah, and I don't know what the protection is. I didn't look that much into it. But
they were trying to get a 5 to 10, I think, protected. And that's just ridiculous. It's like, wait a minute.
That's what they're going to be.
Yeah, exactly. So enough of that. Like you said, Okafor was the number 3 overall pick. He can go out there in the right setting and get you 15 to 16 points per game, 6 rebounds. I'm not going to go too crazy with Okafor because we understand he struggles on the defensive end. Yeah. But if you find the right team that has that defense, mix him in a little bit when you just need that offense giddy up. He's the right guy. And I don't know if that's the right fit for him in New Orleans, but bottom line is we need to move on from him and make him move fast. But we'll see. I didn't really like that pick. If you tell me it's not protected, I'm all right with that.
Yeah. And we also saw the rumors last week of the Bulls potentially being interested in Ja going back home to his hometown city of Chicago. I don't know who on that Bulls roster we'd want, though. Yeah. I'm looking at a lot of bigs on that roster. We need some guards. So Jimmy Butler's name's been thrown around. I'd love to have him, but how the hell are we going to get him without giving up our draft picks? I don't know if I want to part ways with our draft picks.
It
depends who it is.
If you told me there was a way to get Jimmy Butler and you had to give up this, and this, I might be interested to do what it takes because Butler's got the eye of the tiger, man. He is not scared. He will go down. He'll brick this 5 shots in the fourth quarter, doesn't matter. He's going to come right back down there, drive the lane, get to the rack. I like Jimmy Butler. I
like him a lot. I think he's potentially a top 10 player in the league, but it depends what you give up. Like if you only have to give up like a 1 pick or, as long as it's not like a top 5 pick that you have to give up.
But if you're the Bulls, you ain't parting ways with Jimmy Butler.
No, probably not.
You're going to get
how old was he? Like 26, 27?
I think so. I think right around there. So Butler, the Bulls are going to get the better end of that deal. And you just got to understand it. You got to respect it. That's just the way it works.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Let's go to NFL Hall of Fame. Let's talk a little NFL Hall of Fame.
Snubs. Yeah. Talks about some snubs.
Look, it came down on Friday. Friday, right? Saturday, 8 o'clock. Saturday, 8 o'clock on Fox. That's right. And we knew that Brian Dawkins, being his first time on a ballot, was going to be tough to get selected.
Yeah, first ballot Hall of Famer, there's a prestige to it.
Is Brian Dawkins the first ballot Hall of Famer in your mind?
I think so.
I do too as well.
Yeah.
For me, and I know off the field issues don't count, whatever, but bottom line is like when you say that's a Hall of Famer, when I show up at the ballpark or I show up at the stadium, I'm like, yeah, I look down, Brian Dawkins out there. He's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
It's a simple thing. He made the All-Decade team.
Yeah.
If you make the All-Decade team for the 2000s, how are you not a Hall of Famer? Mm-hmm. So I think he still gets in, but again, with the politics, the first ballot, all that, whatever. The problem that I have is Morton Anderson and Terrell Davis getting in. Who only put? And T was a great running back. Was he a Hall of Famer though? I can't really sit there and tell you Terrell Davis was an absolute Hall of Fame. He played 4 complete seasons. Yeah. There's something to be said about that. Morton Anderson, he played 29,000 years in the NFL. I'm exaggerating. I think he's 50th in kicking percentage. That's not Hall of Fame numbers.
Caleb Sturgis has a higher career field goal percentage than Morton Anderson.
There's got to be something to say.
Alex Henry has a higher field goal percentage.
Look, you go back in the day, you say, yeah, Gary Anderson. You could talk about some of the great kickers, Matt Barr, the great kickers back in the day. Morton Anderson is absolutely a great kicker. Is he a Hall of Famer? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. And on that, T.O., it's bullshit.
Yes.
It's bullshit.
Should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Look, again, you go down, you go to the ballpark, you go, that guy's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Not hard. And the politics are playing in with T.O. He's going to get in next year because of the backlash they're receiving right now. T.O. better get in next year. B-Doc. It's going to be tough because now Ed Reed's on the ballot next year. John Lynch is coming back.
You're going to have Ed Reed. You're going to have Troy Polamalu. You're going to have John Lynch. You're going to have Brian Dawkins. You're going to have 4 safeties. There's only like 9 true safeties now in the Hall as it is because I think what's his name, Kenny Easley was a safety he got in. So I think he became the 9th. So it's scarce as it is. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle all that because you're going to have all those guys in it, on the ballot at the same time. Dawkins and all of them. So
rank them. Troy, Ed Reed, Doc.
Ed Reed.
To you, Adrian Fedkiw.
Ed Reed number 1, Dawkins number 2.
Whoo! Yeah. Troy Polamalu 3.
That's
wow,
dude. But that's off the top of my head. I have to think about that.
I'm not even going to answer it. I'll probably have to go B-Doc third.
Yeah.
That's just. I'm telling you. But B-Doc played the position different than Ed Reed. Ed Reed was a center fielder. Troy was about as close to B-Doc as you could. He would come down in the mix. He would find himself in positions that maybe like he played with his hair on fire.
Yeah.
So Troy, I'm not answering that question. Maybe next week.
Ed Reed was the ball hawk. Dawkins was the guy that did like a little bit of everything. So
I think Rue put that tweet out there that went viral. There's only one player in the NFL that's got 25 forced fumbles, 25 sacks, 25 interceptions, something like that. It's Brian Dawkins.
Yeah. And I just want to make one quick point on Morton Anderson because I'm going to show him some respect, just a little bit, because the era of the kicker has changed. The field goal percentages has gone down over recent years, but you remember like 15 to 20 years ago, a 45 to 50-yard field goal was like what a 50 to 55-yard field goal is now. And I remember watching back in the day in the 90s, you would pass up a 48-yard field goal back in the day to punt the ball. Which is interesting because now it's like a gimme field goal for anybody.
Geez, Justin Tucker, who's hitting 70-yarders down there in Pro Bowl.
It's like easy for him.
Yeah, I'm not going to stick it for kickers.
So.
You know what? To tell you the truth, I heard somebody John Ritchie, I heard him talking about WIP the other day. He was like, I don't see, the athletes in the NFL, kicker positions should just be eliminated. Kickers and punters, just eliminate.
Yeah.
And make some of these other guys that have skills that could absolutely do it. It's not hard to kick a freaking extra point or kick a field goal and have that happen. I don't know. Why not?
Yeah.
I think that would definitely change the game. Roster spots, all that. All right.
Yeah.
We got anything else we're hitting here on the verdicts?
We want to talk Chip real quick. Offensive coordinator position. Atlanta was freed up. That was his shot. All the other positions were filled. And
Poor Chip.
Yeah.
What's he got? A couple mil? He's sitting on a couple mil right now?
Yeah.
He'll be doing all right.
Little rumors of Alabama. I don't think he's going there. I think he's sitting out this year.
Yeah, you don't need to go to Alabama. He don't need to go to Alabama, that's for sure. Just sit the year out. Go take a college job. How many college jobs are going next year?
Yeah.
Go to Notre Dame, Chip. I'd love to see you coach Notre Dame.
There you
go. He needs to go to college, though. All right, good stuff as always. Adrian Fedkiw, make sure you check out what he's got, all the latest on the Eagles and everything else at PhillyMC.com. Myself, we got some things that are happening here at PhillyMC.com. Things will be changing over the month of February. Looking forward to that. Studio is being built as we speak right now. But check me out this weekend on Fox 29. Definitely going to have some fun on the Good Day Show. My stomach is recovered for the people that want to know that. That was terrible. What a bad decision by me. All right, for Adrian Fedkiw, I'm Sean Brace. See ya.